Hey, what is going on, Aquarius? Butch here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. If you're new to the channel, you like the content, stick around. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, all that, and a bag of chips. Anyway, I am going to be using, I'm going to change that card before I get in trouble. I'm going to try not to get in trouble. I haven't used this deck in a while. I absolutely love this deck, Tarot of Dreams. Ramblin' Mike used to use this all the time, and I'm a big fan of his. So, love his vibe. Absolutely love his vibe. And so I picked this deck up and I loved it ever since. But the problem is there's a few graphic pictures and YouTube doesn't seem to like that. So sometimes, there's a couple times before they restricted my videos because of the fact that there is some nudity showing on the cards. So maybe they'll miss it this time. But I love using it. So, and it's art, you know, I love art. And I can look at the female and male form without giggling, without being childish about it. You know, my content's for adults. It's not for kids. I actually have to click something in my settings to say that it's not for kids. But even though it's not for kids, apparently can't handle nudity. Anyway, with all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what is going on for Aquarius? What message do we have for Aquarius? Let me see if it's coming for Aquarius universe. All right, Aquarius. So the first thing I see, Aquarius, is there is someone new coming in. I feel there's new energy coming in, but it's coming in fast. You know, we have that Knight of Swords, that quick moving energy. But even though this person is coming in fast, you know, I feel like what it means by that is, you know, I feel like you're going to have this bond with this person very quickly. We have the Knight of Coins, Knight of Pentacles. You know, it's that slow and steady energy, but with this, I feel like we're moving very quickly through that. What I'm getting from this person is like, it's almost like from the moment you meet this person, there's this undeniable trust that you have with this person. You know, it is very quick, but we're getting right through that. I mean, you just feel like you can trust this person, as simple as I can put it. Now with this person, I feel like why you feel like you can trust them is because it doesn't feel like they're playing any kind of game. You know, I feel like there's a very honest energy with this person, very direct, and I feel like you're going to enjoy that. You know, this person has no problem sharing their opinions, but they also listen to yours. You know, and I feel like there's a very fearless energy with this person. Like, they're not afraid of anything. And I feel like you're really going to dig that. With that Nine of Swords in reverse, there's no fear. You know, and then we have that King of Swords. I mean, it's a very, when you meet this person, you're going to know you met them. There's no doubt about that. I feel like they're very intelligent. I feel like you have a very deep cerebral connection with this person very quickly. And I feel like that's what's helping that feeling of trust with this person, feeling like you can communicate with anybody. You can communicate with this person about anything. You know, very open, very, very easy to talk to this person. You know, I feel like with this person, one of the things I feel like you're really going to like is how direct they are and how there's no games. You know, I feel like the way you know, this person is not like anyone you've ever met before. They're just not. They're just different. They're built different in a great way. You know, this person, I feel like they're very encouraging. And I feel like it's something you're going to enjoy with this person as well. I mean, we have the Strength card and the Devil card. This person encourages you. They inspire you. And you them. You know, allowing yourselves to get free of that Devil card, free of that bond, that, you know, that bondage that's holding you back. You know, there may be times when you may overthink something and second guess it, but they're going to be right there to encourage you, to push you on, you know, to remind you of how badass you are. And like I said, I mean, a very strong friendship I feel with this person, and that's just the beginning. You know, feeling like this person moves into that best friend slot very quickly. Now, one of the other things about this person as well, like I said, very encouraging, very nurturing. Even though there's a very, you know, we have that Knight of Swords, or the King of Swords, and we have the King of Wands as well. You know, they're just self-aware. You know, this person doesn't need you to be around them all the time, but they are the type of person that's going to be there when you need them to be. You know, they're going to give you, that space. They're not going to crowd you. But like I said, they're always going to encourage you and inspire you to live out your dreams. And I mean, like I said, they're going to give you space, but they're not going to make it they're not going to make it so that you don't know how they feel. You know, like there's a lot of heat going in between you and them. And I feel like that's going to continue. They're going to make you feel wanted. And it's just how they look at you. It's how they talk to you. It's how they talk about you. Like I said, I see a strong friendship. And a friendship I don't see ending anytime soon. I do feel like we are moving in. I mean, we are moving into a different realm with this person, in the fact that I feel like this starts off in a friendship, but I feel like you both are going to be thinking about each other when you're not around. I mean, we have new love, and then we have the Two of Cups. You know, so we have some new love here, some new romantic feelings for each other, and a bond that you're going to share with this person. You know, I feel like this person brings something different to the table. Like I said, they're not like anyone you've ever met before. They bring something new to the table. Very inspiring. They're going to want to inspire you. But the potential that you see with this person, you know, and in no way, shape, or form do I want you to take this the wrong way, but I think you know, I think the vibe that you're really going to enjoy is the fact that they just make you feel like you can do anything. Not that you didn't feel that way before, but I mean, it just kind of adds more structure to that. You know, it's one thing to believe that you can do anything. It's another thing to have someone that believes that you can do anything too. You know, it's your own little fan club. But there's a lot of potential with that Page of Wands. You know, I mean, it's how you feel when you're around this person. Trust your intuition. Knowing that this person's honest with you. Encouraging. I mean, this person doesn't want to just get with you in that physical realm. I mean, this person wants to embrace all of you. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to embrace all of you. And like I said it before, I mean, there's no hot and cold with this person. They run hot all the time. Now, there's going to be times when you're not going to be together, but they're always there. They're always around. They're always going to be there for you. Like I said, very honest, very direct. I see a lot of, you know, showing up for you, putting in the work when you need them to be. When you need them to be there, they'll be there. You know, like I said, I feel like the more intertwined you get with this person, like I said, I mean, they're always going to be there to encourage. They're not going to want you to, you know, have any self-doubt, helping you not to overthink and open up new possibilities that you may not even have thought about. You know, I see all these new opportunities coming your way for both of you. You know, sometimes we just need that person beside us to give us that encouragement when we're feeling a little weak. You know, there may be days when you feel like you're not quite yourself, but having this person there to cheer you up, because there is a very, I mean, there's passion, there's funny, there's spontaneous, there's, I mean, we roll it all into the one big ball of, you know, support, dependability, reliability, trust, loyalty. And for that reason, of all the reasons, this is not something I feel like you're going to walk away from. You're not going to want to walk away from with that Eight of Cups in reverse. You know, like I said, I mean, they're very direct with you. They're not only bringing, you know, I mean, we have the Sun card, a lot of happiness. They're not only bringing a lot of happiness into your life, they're bringing structure. You know, they're bringing that right amount. They're not going to be overly clingy, but they are going to be there when you need them to be. And there's also a very spontaneous energy, so I feel like you're going to have a lot of fun. I feel like this person's really going to make you laugh. You know, they're really going to, you know, brighten up your day. And like I said, I mean, opening up fantasies for you, fulfilling fantasies. I feel like this person's going to bring something to you that's going to allow you to grow in ways that you never even knew. Think of yourself as a plant that needed watering. Well, this person's coming in with that super water. You know, you never know what you're going to get with this person, except for, like I said, I mean, you're going to know how this person shows up. You know what you're going to get in the fact that you're going to get someone that you can trust. I mean, that feeling of trust that you have with this person right in the beginning is something that's going to continue. You know, you're going to feel very comfortable in your own skin and in this person's company. You know, like I said, they're embracing all of you. They're encouraging you. They're self-aware, so they don't need you constantly around them. They can be their own person, but they always come back to you. Now with this person, we have a good mixture with this person. I mean, we have some Virgo, some Capricorn, we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I mean, we have Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Gemini and Aquarius. So almost all signs. That's the thing, though. Sometimes, I mean, you can be the most confident person in the world. Honestly, you could. But it doesn't hurt to have your little fan base. You know, it doesn't hurt to have someone beside you in those moments of weakness, always having your back, always encouraging you, always pushing you to do what you want to do. You know, like I said, I mean, and it's always nice to have someone that respects your privacy, expects your, you know, there's going to be times when you're not going to want to be with them, or you're going to want to be with other friends. But because this person's very self-aware, they're okay with that. You know, there's no jealousy. You know, they'll be there when you need them to be there. You know, and like I said, I mean, there's a very spontaneous energy with this person as well. There's going to be moments when they're just going to want to call you, pick you up, take you out somewhere. You know, I don't feel like this person's much of a planner. I feel like they just kind of wing it sometimes. But like I said, I feel like the thing that you're going to enjoy the most with this person, like I said, is that they embrace all of you. You know, they appreciate all aspects of you. And we all know, all the Aquariuses I know anyway, they like connections. You know, they couldn't be with a jealous person because it wouldn't work. You know, one of my friends, she's an Aquarius, and she has a hard time finding she said she has a hard time finding a boyfriend because she has a lot of guy friends. You know, her best friend is a guy. I'm one of her good friends. A lot of guys feel I know there's a word for it. A lot of guys feel threatened. I know there's a better word, but a lot of guys feel threatened when they're with her because they don't like the fact that, and I kind of see it. I mean, I wouldn't want my girlfriend to have a whole lot of guy friends, and she has a lot of guy friends. Like, most of her friends are guys. So she said a lot of guys feel threatened by that. So she has a hard time finding the right guy because, like she said, every time she finds a guy that she really likes, it becomes an issue. You know, but it's one of those things where you just gotta find someone that understands you, embraces all aspects of you. You know, and this one guy she dated, she was really close with, and the thing is with him, it wasn't about jealousy with him. It was about, she wanted him to go out with them, like her and her friends. And he just never really wanted to. You know, he was always doing his own thing. He gave her too much free time. You know what I mean? So he was always doing things with his friends, and he was always doing things like when she invited him to like barbecues that we would have, or, you know, going out to a friend's party, house party, or just going to events. He never really wanted to do that with her. And I feel like that's what really broke them up, is because Aquariuses want other connections, but they have no problem with you being part of that connection if you want to be part of it. They just don't need the jealousy. You know, they're kind of free spirits that way. And, you know, I feel like the only reason they lasted as long as they did is because they had this he was a very intelligent guy, and she's very intelligent. And they had a lot of interest. They used to go see bands together and stuff. But like I said, he never wanted to do that with her and her friends. You know, when he did things with her, he just did it with her. And like I said, I mean, it's about finding that perfect match, that person that embraces you, and you embrace them. You know, if you're not willing to embrace certain aspects of someone, how can you really say that you want to be with them? Especially if that aspect of them is something important to them. Like she said, I remember she dated this guy probably about 10 years ago, and he was always trying to, you know, cause issues. You know, he'd always say that, oh, this guy, he likes you secretly. You know, he doesn't want to be your friend. He wants to get in your pants. And, like, he was always causing rifts between her and her friends. He never really, you know, he never really gave me grief. Probably because I was with someone and I've been with them for a long time. We have kids together. And I'm just not that. Like, we hung out. He seemed like an alright guy, but he was very jealous. He hid it for a long time from her, so I think that's why they lasted as long as they did. But it's about trust. That's the number one thing I think in a relationship with an Aquarius, is trust. If you can't trust them, you shouldn't be with them. You know, it's one of those things. There's some signs out there, there's some people out there that they don't need extra friends. You know, there's some people that are okay with just being introverted with that person. You know, you stay home and don't do anything. You watch movies together and cuddle on the couch. I mean, that's fine for some people, but it's about finding the person that gets you, understands you, and accepts all of you. that's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.